So we talk about the importance of knowing what the customer wants, being able to target a uniqueness that sets us aside from our competitors. So the variables that we want to entertain when we talk about a customer analysis are these. First of all, you've got to define who the customer is. Does anyone here have a customer profile that they want to share, describing who their customer is? Yes, Curtis.
In my business, I deal with, I think, a level of people that, well, let me go in a different way. Most of my clients are based on the North Shore of Long Island.
Okay.
And they range from, in terms of geographically.
Thank you. That's the first part, yes.
They range from let's say, Port Washington all the way into Huntington.
Okay.
My client base is probably now close to 100 families, I'd say.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's identified by geography, he's identified by type, family. Anything else? What about income? What about
well, yeah, that's another
ethnicity?
thing. Well, when I say North Shore, Long Island, I'm like
You're presuming,
community.
yeah, but you're presuming that we know. So
Yeah, exactly.
when I say profile of the customer, I'm asking you to give me the DNA. What's the makeup? What's the complete makeup of that customer? Okay.
Typically, they're working professionals between the ages of 30 to 45. They are Jewish.
Okay.
And they are looking for a service
Okay.
that we provide, which is a designated driver.
Okay. Excellent. So that's getting into the DNA. That's what we call the demographic study. The next part of that, in terms of a service business that's specific to theirs, a lot of you all do service that is labor, right? So your demographic might be a little bit different. But another position in terms of the study of the customer would be the psychographic. That's whether your customer is introverted, extroverted, whether this person, where they get their information from, where they read, how do they make the decisions regarding who they're going to buy their goods and services from, what influences their thinking. So, in connection with that, you want to be thinking about how does the customer learn? Not only about the services, how do they learn about the industry? Where is your opportunity to engage with them based on where they learn? What are their spending habits? And which customers spend the most? Oftentimes, we'll book a sale and we never engage that customer again. There's no follow-up. There's no survey. There's no how did we do? Did you like us? Did you hate us? Can we do something for you again? When is your next contract coming up that you're going to need this service again? Can we kind of create some kind of contractual arrangement where we're delivering every, 6 months to a year? All of those components are the things that you want to be thinking about. Characteristics of the customer that you value the most. What are those characteristics? How do you motivate your most profitable customer to spend more? Okay? So this particular area for me, this and this are critical. Knowing how your customers spend, how much they spend, how do you get them to buy more? Okay. Okay, so industry analysis. You want to become familiar with the kind of data you can obtain from your NAICS code. Does everyone know? Anyone here doesn't know what NAICS is? N-A-I-C-S. Okay, so North America Industry Code Service, I think it is. Is that what is it? Classification, thanks, Jorge. So it is a code that is assigned to every industry, like that slide we looked at for masonry and construction. There were several different codes. So you want to find out for your industry, what is your next code, so that you can go and look at how the industry is performing. I'm going to share in a moment a slide with you that helps you understand how you determine performance.